Bom, esse vai ser o primeiro vídeo de Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Eu joguei o 1, mas o 2 eu nunca cheguei a jogar. Tio. Transforma, equilibrado. Vou deixar mais perto da qualidade. Eu vou tirar o V5. Aqui tudo no Ultra. Não sei se precisava tudo no Ultra, né? Não tem geração de quadro, né? Então acho que eu vou usar o Lossless Scaling depois. Vamos ver como é que vai sair.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more arrows! I need help here, damn it! You, grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Trebuchet! Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Position! Take cover!
Que bomba que não deveria ser isso.
Now! Forward!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Lord the gate! Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
Carai. 50 FPS. Defende a muralha da frente. Os caras, tipo, atirando sem proteção nenhuma. Fold the line!
What the fuck are they waiting for? Pour fire onto them! Godwin, get over here with that crossbow and join the line. Die, you brother! Swine!
Não consegui atirar neles, acho. Fogo neles. É, tá 60 FPS cravado ali. Diminuiu um pouco pra 40, chegou até 30. Eu não consigo, chega perto de uma escada. Aqui, ó, tô do lado da escada, não consigo fazer nada, meu. Fazer nada. Ó, derrubar a escada. Ah, agora foi. Sai fora, lixo. Cutscene fica cravado em 30. O lossless scaling vai ficar top, absurdo.
Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Fortuna, you rat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hannes take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
You're a bit too keen. You never know what might happen.
Henry, don't be such a lily-liver. Audentes fortuna juvat. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing. Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Cavalo bonito.
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Bergov from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas. While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund. Well, so it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz. I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Uhum. Tá, mas estou sem Entendi. Tá. Aqui. Sua eloquência você tentará resolver usando as habilidades diplomáticas. Ao tentar apelar pela aparência, ela precisa tentar acreditar mais em um modo bem vestido que em um mendigo, ou ainda tente convencer. Referir suas habilidades de luta e força. Eu acho que esse aqui tá mais...
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy, or you'll pass to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a scribe? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him,
Tá, eu não
Captain.
entendi.
He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tamberg, and Radzig
cara era
Our message
16.
concerns the offer of an alliance. That it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Eu realmente não entendi aquele... Será que era o cara que era ponto 16? Não entendi, não entendi. Entendi. barulho. Entendi. Não, é 16 mesmo. Doguinho. Entendi. Como que eu salvo? Salvar jogo. Você não tem Snap Salvador. Ué. Agora fica bom. Parece que tá liso assim. Show chato.
Come on, Raj.
What?
Let's
Go
throw a
off
few
that
dice.
damn dog before he walks down the last
What's all the
mile.
fuss about, Mutt?
I
Are you
ain't
that
playing
hungry?
with you.
All right,
Why
I'll
not?
see what I can get for you.
Because you cheat.
Not.
Oh? And how come you
Henry.
always win then, eh?
Fala aí, filho.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
Acho que eu vou tirar o Sharpening. Já é meio. Não estão dando porra nenhuma. Levels. Uma coisa aqui. Acho que tá bom assim por enquanto. Empolguei.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
I apologise. You're right.
That's all right. I understand his tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally... Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit? After that long journey.
You're in the mood for that after...
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the...
Let's save the wages.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. I see you're still in armor, so we can get to it right away. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
O gráfico tá bonito.
So, should we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our...
Ah, don't worry. Oates is cooking up that gruel again.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right, let's go. A bit of sword play will give you an appetite. Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take... Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Vamos ver, direciona.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Very nice exchange, Henry.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Bem.
Nice. Nice. Good. That's the way. Nice.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry. Nice, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry. Nice.
Toma.
Well, hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Good riposte. Nice work, Henry. Nice.
Toma.
All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
$100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
Meu Deus. Que bomba.
Right on the head. Let sparks fly. Nice strike. He's nearly done in.
Cansando, cansando.
You're a dead man. You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight! I yield! Enough! Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
No primeiro jogo era bem mais foda o combate. Bem mais lixo também.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your cook.
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peep.
Only a fella was there.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot...
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll...
Ha! I've got nothing. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that...
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at...
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any...
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was... And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling is...
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock. You're as quiet as a mouse.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we...
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us. That von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with it.
You summed that up nice. But yes, that's how it is. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use.
And is he any good at It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, no doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole... And I thought you'd come round to thinking about...
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, hey?
Well, you know.
No, it's all...
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you...
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I wa-
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about...
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this...
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? You don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. really shrivels the old ballsack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close. Crouch down, you ox. They'll see you. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Looks like, yeah. Nossa, levando roupa.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hmm? What is this racket here?
It worked. Let's go.
Só tudo lavando roupa.
Pána je u muzyky, směje se na kasníky, klient pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja, domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Oh, fucking God, you're a dog.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim? Just now.
Nossa senhora.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side!
Oh, he's forces, quick!
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
O bagulho
We've got to flee.
infeccionar tudo.
Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Estou procurando ícones. Lembre embaixo da parede que está. Sendo sua volta. É possível encontrar. Entendi.
So, how far is it to Trotsky? Use your head. There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
Essas
And
pedras
keep your
tão
eyes peeled,
esquisitas.
right?
Pedra
You
redonda.
two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rock. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood trails,
He'll see us.
everything.
We'll have to wait.
Do you want to get to work?
Swim all the fucking way across.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black. With all your talk doesn't blind you.
Leave it out.
É logo Hans, meu Deus.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
Shouldn't you be keep you watch instead.
You reckon you'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run! Quick!
No. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Split up and find them. Quiver! They're feeding to the rock. Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top.
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
They're here! Run ahead of them!
Run!
Now, for fuck's sake. Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
De entrada.
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. We have to find him.
They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. Trying to catch up with him. Jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Aye. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides. And send someone after me, too. Got it.
Sei agora. Eu não sei onde eu tô indo, sinceramente.
No, I've got to stick with Capon.
Never mind. Strange. I must be mad.
Hans! Hey, Hans! Where is he?
Looks like a way out.
Hans!
Sai fora. Agora é.
You're a
briga.
dead man!
Vem, vem, vem. Vem pra tomar de novo. Toma.
Curva! I'm wounded. You won't get me.
Porra, tô ferido. É injusto.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Ferida toda infeccionada, velho. Meu Deus do céu. Sumiu a ferida.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory,
Até um sonho.
but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. I mean, it broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. I mean, if you're capable of running at all.
And where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Última.
How are you holding up?
Not good. Feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. Just talk. I know you're hanging in. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Será.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck!
What's the matter?
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry. And what about you?
Are you
My
mad?
mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Será.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Promise me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Run.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
No.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents.
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, Scott!
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Scouts. They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
Estão fazendo meio que uma retrospectiva na real.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the hand. You were lucky you happened to turn.
I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and...
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me...
Little wonder, then. But your shoulder is looking I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. And now you've moved about, take this and bandage it up. Not much...
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to Clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, while you're at it, you can stop by the trough, and I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on... And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you...
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold.
Ujena's my name.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans, I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything...
Se sobreviver está aqui na grana, você perdeu muito pontos de nível principal, habilidade devidamente. Tem que dar uma nerfada, né? Minha vida super pode matá-lo. Para entrar, abrir o inventário, coloca a botadura. Tá dura. Confirmar. Não? Ah, tá. 100%. Deu?
I better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
Pegar algo para comer. Comer da panela.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Beleza.
There's a water trough in front of the house. Have a wash there, so you're fit to face the world.
Cheio de mosca já. O que é um coxo? Ah, tá, isso aqui.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Peguei tudo que esse merda tinha.
Did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, so consider...
I will. But...
Well, he's less lucky. That
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon.
You owe him. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders, but I can't just give it to him now. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need you ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I...
Easy as pie. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat.
Christ wounds! Try thinking with your head. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow scent. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up. You go along there till you reach a sort of...
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right. Seeing him lying there gives me...
I understand. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least...
The Lord be praised. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best...
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even...
Well, if you think...
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be soft. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot. And when you're done with that, better have a wash.
True.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. Says I don't have that...
All right.
The bandages are still quite fresh. I won't have to change them till evening.
Mulher me salvou, eu vou arrombar um negócio ali, não. Pegue sábio, pegue camomila. Tem que pegar a pá também, né? E pegar o corpo. Não ia onde eu vou desovar esse cara. Tem um porco por aqui.
Shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. He can't be in the ground soon enough.
Uma cova não é fácil. Porra, cova rasa.
May the earth rest lightly on you, you bastard. I hope you find peace. And don't come out to haunt anyone. A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Ver aqui, né? Pega camomila e pega sangue.
I need something to eat.
Porco, né? Deixa eu comer aqui. Deixa eu limpar. E agora vim pra cá, né?
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Camomila é pétala.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Sangue. E a branca, essa aqui é a camomila.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Essa animaçãozinha é foda. Cachorro latindo.
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Está acontecendo
Could
nada
something have happened at
não
Bajanas?
precisa ter é preciso conversar.
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
We're from Lord von Berghoff, and we're looking for those murderers.
Cheio de sangue. Agora tem o calça e bota. Está com muito sangue, né? Capuz. Tocha. Isso. Armado.
Von Berghoff is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. We're new.
Não vai dar.
All his people have Waffen rocks and shields.
Hey, you! What do you... Lord von Berghoff sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company. A couple of them fled and are hiding. So tell me who you are.
You're from Lord von Berghoff? You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from Vom, you can talk to me or talk to Cold
Pois é, isso que eu não entendo. O 8 acho que é o mais.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. I was kidding you before, but I reckon you figured we'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Hey,
This'll be quick, boy.
Sick 'em, Growler.
Caralho. Toma na cara. Toma de novo e toma de novo.
Show what you're made of.
Pode vir. Toma. Toma. É isso. Não tem como pegar tudo de uma vez. Assim. Agora eu vou ter que enterrar mais esses caras. Pegar tudo também.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't.
Sorry. I reckon...
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. So, I'd like to know why your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were and as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I'm thankful to you for saving us.
Well, you sound sincere.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for except I have 2 fresh
Don't worry. I reckon
I'd be eternally but be careful while you're at it.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wound, but what he needs most now is that remedy.
Here.
Excellent. I gave you 2 the last of my supply during the night. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But you can do it too. Is it? My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all...
All right.
I told you, I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be...
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble...
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice...
Of course. Everything...
Acho que é. Okay.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Duas porções de camomila e uma de sábia. Camomila, uma vez o tempo, sábia e tiro. Tá.
You must have read it by... All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
O vinho.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Então, descer, borbulhar, virar a ampulheta.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Olha que trampo.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
That chamomile needed a lower flame. Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans.
All right. Is there anything else?
Well, if you feel up to it.
Sure.
When you're done with that, you won't miss anything, and you need the...
Esse vagabundo, eu acho. Pegar o outro agora. Cadê o outro? Aqui. Eu gostei do machado. É forte. Rolando na lama. Gravar agora.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder.
Acho que era só botar enterrado.
Grant the deceased eternal rest, Lord, and let them be bathed in your light. Rest in peace. Amen.
É. Enterrei os dois. Então tá. Primeiro salvar. Até amanhã às 9, né? Ah, não consigo dormir mais que 2. Então.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Será. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Ooh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
You must be Pavla.
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend.
Hans?
Have no fear. He's alive. Ma knows what she's doing. And that's the truth. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. And it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you.
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torment. They can have real meaning, however hard they are. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the but.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my read.
I expect you're right. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now.
Aye. That's the best remedy for many ailments. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the club.
O torno de vinho também lhe dará pontos de inventário. Você pode usá-lo para desbloquear outras habilidades menos inventário. Então. Charmoso, mas... Entendi. Tá, mas... Inútil. Tá. Isso. Eu subi de nível. Ah, eu posso aprender isso aqui. Não quer dizer que eu aprendi. Isso aqui. Ah, isso aqui eu não posso aprender. Peguei o charmoso. Ah, entendi. Ah, mas eu peguei. Ah, eu posso pegar isso aqui também? Ah, legal. Deixa inchar. Sim. Ah, entendi. Interessante. Isso aqui. Oito pontos disponíveis. O que é 8 pontos disponíveis? Aqui eu não posso mais pegar. Artesanato afiado como navalha. Pois é. Móveis, árvores, deixa eu ver se aqui. Ah, tem mais pontos ali. Golpe preciso. Precisa acertar uma zona desprotegida. E você tem uma dificuldade em bloquear seus ataques. Entendi. Como já falei muitas vezes, é importante alcançar. Os bloqueios custarão 20% menos de você. Os cuidados deles custarão. Gostei disso aqui. Vou botar o primeiro golpe. Ainda tem 5 pontos. Que é bom. Sei lá. Tá, deu certinho, 8. Isso aqui. Vou comer.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
Fala aí, rapaziada.
Good morning, Henry! You have come join our banquet in the...
I'm glad to see you too.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking!
Of course. I did bring it all the way from...
And for that, I am in your... And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. I suppose I'll have to give you some... estate.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans...
And I shot a ball.
And made it mad, and when Hans chased after the wounded...
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to be...
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying this...
What?
It's just what I...
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here.
What could they want from us? But if they did come... But the thing I want to know is... How did it end up with...
Well, as I said...
Well, there must have been 10 of them.
You must have been seeing double. As I
that just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and...
Anyway, with a bit of luck...
Why the modesty? You got them.
Fortuna Juvat.
See now!
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of...
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saying...
Ah, but you never gave me any...
For Townberg? What was that?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Townberg Castle.
Gracious! Raiding a castle!
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down... I'm truly indebted to Henry.
But I reckon you paid off.
True enough. Hey,
to be honest, by a stroke of... We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail, and whacked him with it, with the and luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the nose.
My word. Fortune...
Once we get back to
Do tell. What else did the...
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have... We came here on an important mission, and we have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can.
Not far. Once you climb the hill above...
All right. I think we should get on...
I'll prepare a bit of food.
Bojena...
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage with...
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bojena.
I have something for you. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on... I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger, or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, May God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not
aqui tem só vários aí.
sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
E acho que é isso. Cara, até agora o jogo tá maravilhoso e
I know, but I was going past.
a expectativa é ótima.